Good morning and welcome to yet another edition of the Wisdom Day with Dr. Anil Bajpai, Chief Operating Officer, Prestige Education Foundation, Indore. You've been listening and watching a few of my earlier editions, and we've had lots of subjects to discuss. Today, I'm going to talk about something very interesting, something that's very close to you, people who are in your growing years. It may not mean so much to the elders, but all youngsters, teenagers, adolescents, you will find this a little intriguing and a little interesting as well. We're going to talk about relationships. You know what happens? When we grow up, when we're little children, we are dependent. We're dependent on our parents, primarily. In school, we depended on our teachers, and the entire stage of growing up is dependence. And at that point in time, how does it operate? It operates that everybody thinks their father is the strongest. That's why you have those, my daddy strongest. And every mother is an ideal mother. What happens when you grow up? When you start to grow up and you become 14 to 15 years of age and your body starts to behave in a different manner, you start looking differently. You start behaving differently. You want to have what is called interdependence. Now you want to grow out of the dependent stage and get into the independent stage, but you're somewhere in between. You're not yet independent. You're not earning your living. You're not making any money. And you're not even independently thinking. What are you doing? You're trying to go through a phase of interdependence. So, boys will start looking at girls with a different view. Girls will start comparing boys separately. How does it happen? Have you noticed that the toppers in your class never spent any time trying to impress anybody of the opposite gender? Why? Do you know why? Because they were satisfied with their esteem. They already had it because of their academic performance. A sportsman, anybody who did well in the area he chose, was absolutely confident and was not worried about being recognized by somebody else. Whereas, rest of the guys would come out in their best behavior when in company of the opposite gender. And what were girls trying to do? They were also dressing up, going through lots of makeup to come and look attractive. Why? Do you think it is to attract somebody else? No, it's all about your own self. It's about that young girl, the 16-year-old, who makes up her hair in a particular manner which is very, very attractive. You know what she's doing? She wants a reinforcement. She wants a reinforcement about herself from somebody else. And that somebody else it's good if he's a boy. Do you think it has anything to do with that boy? No. It's all about herself. It's about how she wants to feel about herself through the eyes of somebody else. And the same is true for boys also. So you went into relationships at that stage. At the 17, 16, 18-year-old stage of yours, you went into a relationship. And that relationship, you know what it was? You were not looking for a daughter-in-law for your parents or a son-in-law for your parents. What were you looking for? You're looking for somebody to make you feel important. You're looking for somebody who reinforces your belief that you're the best. You're only looking for yourself. And that's the self-centered, interdependent stage of growing up. At that stage, chances are that you will keep making and breaking up. So you'll have one breakup after another, feel sad about it. What do you feel sad about the breakup? You feel sad about the breakup because somebody has disowned you. Somebody has let you feel a little less important than you thought about yourself. And therefore, there is a large amount of heartbreak that happens. And then you come back again. And then you grow out of these. When you grow up, you become more confident about yourself. You have understood what you are. You have taken up a job. You have entered into a career. And you have started to become a little more independent. And that is a stage which will take you through the rest of your life. Now, let's say that around the age of 26, 27, you meet somebody who you want to be the son-in-law or daughter-in-law to your parents. At this point in time, you make up a lot of decisions. You go through a lot of things in your mind where you are thinking of the future and you're not thinking about yourself. There are lots of sayings. Somebody says, why would you marry somebody you can't live without? Or should you marry somebody who can't live without you? Think about this. It's a very important thing. But when you do get married, unlike the rest of the world, we in India believe that marriages are for one time only. And we also believe they're made in heaven. We also believe that society ensures that you remain together till death do us part, as they say in the church. So, friends, with this, I want you to continue to think and maybe write back about the relationship that you've been through, even if anonymously, and let us understand. And if I can, I will respond back to you if you leave your address behind and let you know what is going on and how to take it further. Thank you so much. With this, I end another edition of the Wisdom Day. Till we meet again, signing off, Dr. Anil Bajpai, COO, Prestige Education Foundation, Indore. Thank you.